as easily. It might be a punishable offense. AKM on the high ground now, pressuring a lot of damage into Roshan already. Taimou takes to the skies. Roshan just needs to take cover, but he can't get away from a Helix rocket. AKM, first kill of the Overwatch League for this man. It looks like there'll be a few more to follow.
Yeah, Taimou and Mickey did a fantastic job of forcing the main tanks of Shanghai into that little health pack room. Mickey does get defect, but Taimou able to jump back up towards the supports. AKM still putting down the fire. Those tanks can't come out. Taimou jumps back down, finishes a few of them off, and it'll be Dallas Fuel that takes point A.
Such a full circle for a player like Taimou as well. In previous games, he obviously really been keeping him in check so far. We'll see now the EMP being used by Shusho now into this fight. Pulse Bomb dropped on Effect's just going to recall back. Undead and Viking still on the point, and Effect has a couple of more opponents to get through, but it's going well. Effect managed to find that double kill, and that's really opened things up now as they pressure onto the point. He is gone. This might be a quick one, Matt.
This looks like it's going to be very fast as the Fuel will clear the point. They'll use Transcendence here, plus Attack Visor as AKM just scaring some players from Shanghai off of the point. But now Shanghai, they're just going to be forced to trickle out here, Mitch. Does not look good.
Taimou drops into the back. Fire King's drop there. The Winston really working out so far for the young Finn. MG, nothing he can do to escape from that self-destruct. That's going to be it. Very quick. First attack. Bolster that morale that's been... This is how AKM used to play in the road team as well. Nano boost now for the 76 straight towards attack visor here. Defense matrix is in the way, but it's got to get cut through. Roshan is down. MG gets desuited now. Undead trying to hide in the corner. It's going to be tough for him to escape the judgment that's surely headed in his direction though. Taimou does fall to Fire King, but there should be some cleanup here now. And AKM, that's just confidence. Helix rocket, direct hit. Dia is down. And the Dallas floor, the Transcendence has been forced here out of the Dallas field, but Effect, oh, it's a drive-by! I don't think MG had insurance for that one. Effect in, gets taken down though. Good timing on that self-destruct, but AKM still has the high ground loop. He's still up there, and now the Tactical Visor comes in. What a perfect cleanup. And Custer was there, found himself two for AKM. This is a commanding performance of the Dallas Fuel. Force a recall because he got on the health pack, but he needs to put this pulse bomb to good use. Roshan's down early, that's not a good sign. Taimou does drop down at least tank for tank. Both Winstons are traded out here, but MG's missing his suit and Shusho is down. That's gotta be it, surely. MG's finished off. Dia trying to back away sheepishly. He knows he's bitten off more than he can chew. And the Dragons go down in flames in this first map. Dallas Fuel, full hold on first point of Volskaya. That will be exacerbated perhaps. Effect's got a present for you, Roshan. Doesn't quite connect though. Roshan's able to hop, skip and jump away to safety, but now he's going to get chased down. Effect's not done here. He does eventually finish his meal, but the Dragons have been doing work over on the point. Dia found Harry Hook, the Mercy, with a pulse bomb. No mean feat. It's a small hitbox to connect with. That's been a good fight for the Dragons there, despite Effect's best attempt at shutting down Roshan.
And Shanghai has a 4-on-2 here. It's just Mickey and Taimou on the point. They just need to be a little bit more aggressive. I mean, Taimou is still at like 50% HP. He's going to get back over to Harry Hook. Now the point should go over to Shanghai, but they have Valkyrie. They may as well try and fight this.
Great opportunity. Taimou is cut down, but he could be resurrected pretty easily if they can get back to the point. No, it's a full-scale retreat. As soon as the tactical Winston, perhaps the call is now to go on towards him, but Taimou has an opportunity to select his next target. Mickey's doing some serious work. It's attack fires because AKM knows that there's no demon there. Oh, Shanghai's gonna have to back away, but already two of them have been felled here. Easy, AKM, easy, son. And that will be the Dallas Fuel here to pretty much wrap this one up. They were 99% before the fact. Overtime will have a moment to tick down, but there's no one going to be here from the Shanghai Dragons, and round one is wrapped up.
A lot closer. Arisa, he'll go over to D.Va, so you're going to see that D.Va Hog combo we saw get a little bit popular in Control at the end of stage 1.
The Dragons were trying to use a supercharger Deadeye combo, but AKM picked up Undead from afar. He's down. Dia gets the D-suit on Mickey there, but now he's going to have to do a lot more work on this point. It's only he and Roshan for the time being, and with Valkyrie in play, there's too much healing being fed over towards the Dallas Fuel. AKM switching from Farah to McCree seems to have found his mark here. 3 kills in that fight, and crucially, Undead, I guess he just took the 6 bullets and was happy with that one. Pulse Bomb dropped in, but it wasn't required. Undead found AKM from long range, and that's his second. He's found both DPSs on the side of the Fuel. But there's no presence for Shanghai on the point. They've got to transition to rotate across. Taimou gets his take a breather cooldown and pops it immediately now. 2 supports and 2 tanks are still present on the... Oh, dear! He got caught in the heel. Taimou found him there with that scrap gun, and that's going to be it. Map 2 is done. And it looked like Shanghai had the early advantage there, man.
And that was so...
Undead was around the corner and would flash him immediately. Undead goes straight for the Mega. He's still being pursued, and now it's going to be a sound barrier used by the Dragons. Self-destruct in. Shusho gets turned into... Well, meet up on the tender hooks, to be honest. Throw him on the bar because he's done. It's going to be Ultra now in the back. Roshan's going to cop a full-face barrage, and Dia's also picked off from it. He hangs around just to look at the spectacle that is AKM loosing rockets, and he's caught by one of them himself.
Yeah, Shanghai is never able to get a use out of their whole hog. Shusho will have to change, but nice shot there from Custa. You see his Zen's right-click ability where he loads up those orbs, so powerful. Take a look at a replay. I believe actually Taimou uses Primal Rage and knocks him back. Yeah, to
he's
knock
actually
him back
being
towards the rest of the
healed.
team.
And it was before we head into the third stage. But Effect has a pulse bomb. This is perfect. They're all in choke positions as well. He could just get a pick on Roshan right now. He drops it lazily and he finds the kill. Now Moira had the Discord orb on her. He's going to chase that altering away. Won't get any more kills, but Dallas get the checkpoint. Harmony Orb is applied to the Tracer. Now AKM wants to try and make a difference here with a tactical visor, but the defense matrix is in his way. Now the Winston bubble is procuring some difficulty now. Transcendence in. AKM still wants to get some damage done. He's getting healed very well by Custer. The timing on the Transcendence was really good. And Custer finishes off Undead as soon as he pops out of his reverie. 15 seconds.
Body block here in the spot.
Oh, Shanghai just want to go to the club, but they're not being allowed. Dallas Fuel at the door to meet them there. Perhaps they couldn't afford the cover charge here. We'll see. Dia's on the point. Altering drops in there as well on that mate, but he's taking a lot of damage. It can't be healed effectively right now by Five King. Five King flutters on by, tries to just keep it ticking, but that's it. Dallas Fuel get the map done. No time remaining, it's in overtime, but
Moira just build up all.
All right, the Slambulance has found its first patient. Mickey now loaded in the back and taken off to ER, and the rest of the Shanghai Dragons have taken up residence here inside the cafe. That's the field hospital, perhaps. Harry Hook down, Custer to follow. Hook doesn't connect with AKM, but it's only the dumpster to protect him from that one. The Shanghai Dragons are looking so durable, so healthy, and now the coalescence is just going to make the issue worse. This is what I was talking about earlier on, Matt. Big first fight, build ultimate economy, get into a strong second stage. The Shanghai Dragons are looking hot to trot, and they'll have their first checkpoint in 5 minutes 40 to go.
Sorry, yet again, getting it close to a Graviton Surge. AKM using the Tag Visor, not going to get much more.
No, not much you can do. The coalescence was there, and of course the kills are coming through now. Roshan finds himself Mickey and his mech. Effect is in the backside. D is very well charged up. It doesn't get any better than that. Giving him the real laser treatment here, the kind you can't find in stores. And more pressuring down. Harry Hook drops. AKM's there with the Helix rocket. It's going to take more. He needs the back Taimou up. But it's 2v4. Now, a couple more Dallas players are coming back in. The sound barrier, though, is just helping the Dragons to stay alive, keeping them topped up now. Taimou went over on the payload, and that's it. Surely, Effect down. Mickey to drop after his mech was removed. This is looking good. This is looking real good.
Yes, they use
Graviton just around the corner here for Dia, and he does lay it in. Taimou's trapped. All he can do is futilely flail about, and there's not much to be done. Headshot Effect falls. Mickey backing away, trying to keep it busy on the payload again. Hard to watch, but that's how you stall out as Diva. Harry Hook now, it's his turn to dip his toe into the water, but it's a bit too cold for him to manage, and that's it. Seoul on the point. AKM throws himself at it. Fade there by Harry Hook. Taimou knocked to the ground as soon as he gets onto the payload. All right, let's go. The Dragons a slow start to the series. That energy, if he's looking for it with a scrap gun, he's now going to apply the shield over towards Roshan, who's swinging hammer, swinging for the fence. Now all they need is his first point. They're almost there. But Roshan and Shusho have been taken down. D has now been corralled off on his own. Custer lifts, gets himself a quick double. The down wants to back away, goes into Wraith form there. Dia, Droton Surge is thrown in. It looks like it may have worked for the most part, but there was a Transcendence. Still, AKM and Effect are down. Both DPS players are missing for the Dallas Fuel. They've lost almost everyone here. And Custer is just a smack in the gob. And that'll be it. The Shanghai Dragons able to shut the Fuel off at the point. They've got it. They stay alive in the series. It's 2-1. Solid. We just don't have a box to put over him, you know?
Well, he hacks Dia there, who then gets scared immediately, just gets out of the way. It'll be a self-destruct there used by Mickey. Clear out that payload area, and they're able to take it. Shanghai does force Custer to use Transcendence here. Towards weren't able to do to great effect during stage one. It's a beautiful shot there from Undead onto Mickey after he launches his mech up in the sky.
Sometimes you just gotta smile at the devil, as they say. Come forward and make this a big fight. But Dia's behind him. Pulse bomb stuck. He connects it. Oh, he gets two. Both Rascal and Custer fall down. And Taimou was the third. Dia now really starting to turn up. He didn't even intend to find those two. He stuck at the Taimou. He'll get a 3-for-1.
And if they're able to stay alive a little bit longer there,
if he can just put himself in between the two halves of the Dragons, that might be good enough, just sewing them out. Altering, fades away. Now he's an easy target. No mobility, it's 2-for-1. Dia's down. Taimou has fallen to Undead there, and the Reaper starting to connect with the Hellfire shotguns. Rascal takes a break. Breaks line of sight from the self-destruct himself, but now he's back into the fray. Looking for these targets. He might be lacking healing, though. He's not lacking damage, though. Finds himself 2. 5 King down. And there we go. The Dallas still with a positional advantage. They forced the Dragons array it off to the right-hand side.
Taimou's being so aggressive here on Winston. I don't know, the Reinhardt just taking his shield out, just swinging the hammer here. It's going to be Roshan on the point. It's going to be the Graviton Surge that comes down. They're going to connect with Rascal and Harry Hook. Shanghai may be able to hold on out of
Could be
this.
a grab here though, Mickey lets it go, a lot of damage there! Finds himself two, undead and Roshan down. Shisha also not looking good. Taimou says he loves to play Reinhardt, loves to get aggressive, and that final hammer swing definitely punctuates his point. Now Dia will sneak out, just keep it stalled. This will also buy time for Dallas to get back though, so it's not terrible for either team. Effect is there. Roshan low, he's taken down. Now it's just Dia. It's going to be one at a time. You can see the Dragons are all waiting their turn. Undead. It's an early ice block. I don't think he wanted to use that there. He'd hardly taken any damage before going for that ability. Now self-destruct. Taimou shields up. Five Kings trying to knock him into the blast, but he's not able to connect with the boot. Transcendence now coming back in for Custer, and this is going to be it. Undead's up on the point there. Now another ice block. Earthshatter. Ultra-E's knocked to the ground, but Roshan managed to get over the blast. Now forced back again. Taimou knocking people around with the hammer. That's going to be it. Surely Five King attempts to get there, and the payload finally gets home. We have an incredibly close match way behind the rest of the Dragons, and they're starting to get split up. Primer Rage here from Roshan, but it's a sound barrier to keep Dallas Fuel nice and durable as this fight continues. Doesn't matter though, because Dusha has found Harry Hook with the self-destruct, and Taimou and Custer being buffeted aside. Custer broken down as collateral. It's almost like they weren't trying to get the Zenyatta, but he fell to a lot of the residual damage that was there, and this is very good for the Dragons. They weathered some nasty ultimates from the Fuel.
They weathered pretty much everything, and they actually didn't get as much value out of their sound barrier as the Dallas Fuel. The one from the Shanghai Dragons only connected with two other...
All right, fight on the payload here. Sound barrier coming out for the Dallas Fuel. Rascal didn't get it though. Keep an eye on that. Effect has a pulse bomb, he's used it now. No one's really going to be damaged by that one at all. Shush is trying to make ends meet with a bunny blaster, but it looks like the Shanghai Dragons might be out of steam here. The Dallas Fuel now igniting in a big way in front of this last checkpoint of the map. It's now going to be a tactical visor, desperate time. No, the boot! Harry Hook denies the Dragons a chance to keep playing. Seal the series. It's 3-1, and the Dallas Fuel start off the season.